What's this? It must have been really expensive. Thanks so much for spending all this money on me.
We do anything for you. We just want to see you happy, and that's all that matters.
Thank you, Julie. You're ever so nice to me. I've seen this before. It must have been really expensive. I can't believe you bought it for me.
Nothing is too much when it comes to buying things for you. You're worth everything we spend on you. If there's something that you want, then we're going to buy it for you. No need to worry about the price.
What about this? What's this? Is this for me too? Yes, that's a gift for you as well. I wasn't going to miss out on a chance to buy you something. Oh my goodness, you're too nice. I really don't deserve all this. I think it might be too much. You always were such a nice boy. You've grown up to be such a great guy. You've got a great job and you're kind too. It's not really all that much. We had to buy you some things you'd like. No point trying to save money. We're not young anymore either. We can afford this kind of thing. I helped to buy it too. Please don't think that I forgot you. That wasn't the case. I wanted to be part of all this as well. How are you, Olivia? How's your life? Everything going well? Yes, thanks. I'm fine. No big problems. Paul works and I look after the kids. We're getting along just fine.
It must be really hard for the both of you. I suppose you don't have that much money. Do you still have time to go shopping? I love going shopping. It's my favorite thing to do.
It can be hard at times, but I still enjoy it. I'm happy with my life, even if we're not that rich. I don't usually have time to go shopping, except for groceries. By the way, you look really beautiful today. Where did you get these clothes from? They look really nice. You look like a movie star.
Thanks for the compliment. I do try to make myself look nice. I bought it especially for today. I wanted to look good at this event.
Are they expensive? They look like they might be designer.
Shh! Don't tell anyone. It's my little secret. Sometimes I like to spend a bit of money on myself. No need to tell everyone about it. This was a secret buy. I didn't let anyone know about it. Some people might get mad if they knew how much I spent.
Oh, really? I didn't realize. I won't tell anyone. However much you spent, you look really good. They really suit you a lot.
I don't think the husband should earn all that money and then not spend a bit on his girl. I think it's compulsory. If he wants me to be happy, then he needs to invest some money in me. Don't you agree? Women need nice things in order to keep us happy and entertained. I'm not really sure how much I've spent recently. I couldn't even give you an estimate. I just go to the mall and buy what I want.
Wow, you're making me feel really scruffy. I don't spend that much money at all on clothes. I can't really afford it.
You're getting old now. Have you thought about trying to dress better? I think you're at the age where you really need to be making a big impression when you go and meet people. I think you should consider buying some designer clothes. It will make you look a whole lot better. People will change as soon as they see you. Trust me, I know this from my own experience. People react differently to you. Have you come across any bad treatment because you don't look that good?
Not really. Not that I've noticed anyway. I think people are okay with me wherever I go. If I did get treated badly, then I just ignore it anyway.
I think you're just making excuses. Why not try to look like a star everywhere you go? I'm a good girl, but there are many bad people out there. If you look good, then people treat you better. It's a fact of life.
Oh, I guess you're right about that. Maybe it's something I'll consider. I never really cared about that. By the way, you and Steve seem to have a lot of time these days. What's going on? I've just been doing this and that, keeping myself busy between shopping trips. I'm really having a nice time in life these days. Really fun. Things are good for us too. Oh, that's nice to hear. I'm happy for you. I didn't realize you two made that much money. I thought you were just normal people like me and Paul. You do seem to go on vacation a lot. That must be really expensive. Yeah, what job are you doing right now? Did you get a pay rise or a promotion? You're certainly doing well, whatever it is. I just thought I'd ask you about it. I'd love to know. I'm just doing what I always did. I don't like to talk about it too much. Things are going well, but I don't want to say too much. Mom, how's the food? You eat as much as you'd like, and there's more if you want it. Thanks for this. I'm really having a good time. How much is this? I'll get the bill. It's going to be $250. I'll pay. Let me just get my card. One moment, please. Don't worry about it, Paul. I'll get this. I can afford it. I want to treat you guys to this. I don't want to stress you by getting you to pay for all this. I can afford it. You just relax and sit down. What? You want to pay? I'm happy to pay for this. I think you paid last time. I know you don't make that much money with your job. I must make more than you. It's only fair that I pay for the food. It's not that much for me. I'm happy to do this. I'm not trying to flex here. I'm just trying to help you out and make your life a bit easier. If you really want to, then who am I to say no? Thanks for this. It's really nice of you. I'm so happy to have you here today. Please come back anytime you want to. I'll try to make the food just as nice for you next time. I know you'll enjoy it again. I'm sure we'll come back. I really like this place. The food is good every time I come here. You're doing a great job. This is one of my favorite restaurants in town. It's really worth the money. Thank you. I'm glad to hear you enjoyed it. See you again soon, I hope. Paul, what car are you driving? Is it still that old one you've had for 10 years? Is it good enough for you? It hasn't been 10 years yet, only 8. It works. It's not the nicest of cars, but it gets me from A to B good enough. 8 years is still too old. I'd be embarrassed if I was driving around in that. Have you thought about getting a new one? I think now is the time. You can't drive that much longer. How about you and I go shopping sometime and buy some new things? I didn't know you were into shopping. I didn't think it was your scene. I go shopping a lot now, and the ladies love it too. If you want to make your wife happy, then you need to buy things for her. I often go shopping with Julie to buy her some new clothes or something like that. It's just what women like to do, so why not? Okay, I guess you're not wrong about that. What about you? What car are you driving now? It's over there. Look. Nice, isn't it? You want to come for a ride with me? The acceleration is really good. Wow, look at that. Really nice. How did you afford to buy that? Where are you getting all your money from? Don't ask me where I got my money from. You just need to try and you'll get what you want. You really ought to buy a nice car and then you'll be happier when you go out for a drive. Come on, it's time to go. Are you going to come with us, Rachel? No, Mom can come in my car. My car is new, so it's a bit nicer for her. It is a nice car. I really like it. You've done well to be able to afford this. You must be earning a lot. I'll get in Steve's car today. Hope you don't mind. This is really luxurious. I didn't expect this. Be careful on your drive home. See you again soon, I hope. How did he afford that car? It's really nice. I don't really know myself. They must have more money than I imagined. Are you all right? I want to talk to you about some things. I'm fine. What is it? Something urgent? I had a nice time today. I'm sure you did too. It's great to get together and have a nice family meal. I thought it was really fun. I'd love to do it again sometime. You seemed to be lost in thought for a moment there. What were you thinking of? I was worried that you were going to crash the car. You didn't seem to be concentrating on what you were doing. I was just thinking about Steve. They've got so much money. I was thinking about my life. Am I falling behind in life? Should I be earning more money? I don't know what to think. He's your brother. I think you should just be happy for him. You don't need to feel bad about anything. I guess you're right. Where did they get all that money from? I didn't realize he was earning so much. The whole thing really took me by surprise. I was really surprised by it all, too. I didn't think they were that rich. I'm sure it wasn't that long ago that the two of them came to us asking to borrow some money. Don't you remember that? Things must have really changed in their life. They must have done something right. I felt that Julie was being a bit snobby to me today, but I'm not going to let it get to me. I don't mind, to be honest. What did you think about it all? Funny, isn't it? I agree with you. I don't know what happened. Paul just has a lot of money all of a sudden. Sometimes I don't mind, but then at other times, I really wish I had more money. I feel like I try hard in life, but I'm not rewarded for it. It's like I'm running, but I'm not going anywhere. Maybe I just think about it too much. I don't think you should compare yourself that much. It's really not healthy. I don't think we need to worry. We're still happy in life. We don't have to keep up with the Joneses all the time. I don't want us to come away from this feeling poor. There's really no need for that. I'm happy and so are you. That's what counts. I'm glad you can see it this way. I think it's a good attitude to have. I'm really sorry about this. I've really messed up. I know it's my fault, but there's nothing I can do now. I'm really sorry about all this, but I'm going to need your help. Please help me. I can't live without you. Are you really in that bad a way? You can't survive at all. How did it get so bad? I know life is hard for you, but is it really that hard? Is there nothing you can do?
We are totally broke. We've got no money at all, and there's no way out for us. I feel like we have no future. We're heading into the sewer.
Can't you just earn a bit more money? Can you get a second job or something like that? Life is hard, but we have to fight to get to where we want to be.
Ever since Steve lost his job, things have just gone from bad to worse. It's so difficult, and it's getting harder each day. I've got no hope in my future. I'm just staring into nothingness.
Paul, can you help us? Can you give us some money? I'll pay you back in time, I promise. We are family. Please tell me that you care about me and you can help me in my hour of need. I really need you right now. I will do anything for you in the future. You just need to help me right now. I don't know if we can. We're really not that well off ourselves. I don't know if we can afford it. How much is it going to be? How much do you need?
The rent on this place isn't that much. If you could pay the rent for us, then that would really help us out. I want to live here. I like this place, but it's getting a bit too expensive for us. I just feel we can't keep up. I've got no desire to move somewhere cheaper. I think it wouldn't be good enough for me, and too small too. I need you to help us out. We don't want to live like poor people. This is what I want and deserve. Please do something for us. I will forever be grateful to you.
We're not a bank, but I don't think we can just leave you like this and not do something to try and help you out. I don't think the rent is going to be too much for us.
Really? You're going to do that? You only need to do it for a few months until we get back on our feet.
Are you really okay with this, Olivia? Is this what you want to do? What else are we going to do? We can't just leave them like this. Steve is going through a bad time because he can't work like he used to. How is he going to live like this? It's really bad for them. The least we can do is to help them in their hour of need. Just imagine if this had happened to us. What would we do? How would we survive? It was all my fault. If only I'd been more careful and not had that accident. None of this would have happened. You can blame me for all of this. I know it was my fault. I'm not going to try and hide away from that. Don't be too hard on yourself. These things happen and there's nothing we can do about it. Just roll with the punches. Try to be more careful in the future, but don't dwell on the mistakes of the past. You can't change them now, so it's no use. Just try to live steadily and think about your wife and what you need to do for her. I'll do that. You're right about what you're saying. That's the right way to live. Try to stay as calm as you can. Getting worried is not going to make anything any better. A positive mental attitude is the best way to face these problems. Don't you think we need some time to think about this? Is this really the right thing for us to do? Is there no other way? I don't want to let you down here, but I'm just not sure myself. Maybe I should just follow along with what Olivia is saying. Maybe she knows best.
Thank you so much for doing this. You're saving our lives.
Oh my lord, this is really expensive. Is this some kind of a joke? I can't believe it. I could eat for about 3 weeks using this money. I can't believe people even buy these things. So much money. But then again, maybe it would look good on me. I think I look a bit wealthier and people might take me more seriously. No, don't be stupid. I'm not going to buy one of these. It's way too much money. There are other things to care about in life. I really don't want to spend that much on a bag. Wait a minute, who's that? Isn't it Julie? Isn't it funny that I find her here? Hey, Julie! There's someone calling you. Did you hear that? It's that girl over there. Do you know her?
Who is it? Oh, it's Olivia. Nice to see you here. What are you doing here today?
I'm just here to look around and maybe buy a few things. I got some new lipstick. I wanted some. I also went to look at the bags, but they were really expensive. I didn't realize they cost so much.
Oh, is that why you're here? I didn't think you liked to come here. Why don't you treat yourself and buy yourself a luxury bag?
I'm not sure if it's a good use of my money. I could use it on something else.
I don't know if I'm going to buy anything today. I wouldn't want to spend even more money than I have done recently.
Hello, Olivia. I'm Julie's friend. We met at the kindergarten. You look like a plain and simple girl. Not at all like Julie here. Oh, yes, that's right. I'm not as glamorous as Julie. She really knows how to dress well and look the part. What are you guys doing here all together? Is it a mother's meeting from the kindergarten?
Wait one moment, please. I need to talk to Olivia for a moment. Come over here, Olivia. We need to talk in private for a moment. This won't take long.
Why do we need to talk? Is there something wrong? You don't seem to be too happy to see me right now. Did I upset you? I'm sorry if you didn't expect to come across me in the mall. I'll leave you alone if you want me to.
Why did you have to come over here and start talking to me? Can't you just keep yourself to yourself? If you bump into me in public, then why don't you just pretend you don't know me?
What? You want me to pretend I don't know you? Why would I do that? That's a strange request.
Don't you realize? These women here are all very wealthy. Look at how they're dressed. They look really nice, don't they? If you come and talk to us, then it's really going to lower the atmosphere. You're going to make me look bad. I don't want to be seen with you.
Are you being serious here? What are you talking about? How can you treat me like this? Are you embarrassed of being seen with me in public? Is that what's going on here? Is it really that bad?
I just want you to understand where I'm coming from here. You and I are very different people. Look at your shoes. How long have you been wearing those for? You look like you're homeless.
I've been wearing them for a long time, but I don't think they look too bad. I certainly don't look homeless. Why are you being so nasty to me? This really isn't fair. It really can't be that embarrassing to see me in public. I'm not that bad.
I'm sorry. It's just the way I feel about you. I just don't think you're on my level. I'm trying to live a good life. I'm trying to rise in society and get to where I want to be. I don't know if it's something that you'd understand. I want my child to grow up to be a member of the elite. I want to make good friends to help me get there. I don't want my little baby to grow up to be a lower class person.
Are you trying to make me laugh with all this? How can you be so stupid? You're talking down to me as if I'm poor.
It certainly seems that way when people look at you. There's clearly a big gap between you and I. If you see me in public again, I'd really appreciate it if you ignored me. Aren't you embarrassed coming around here dressed like that?
Why would I have been embarrassed? There's nothing to be embarrassed of. I come here and I buy things that are suitable for me and my income. I'm not going to buy things that I can't afford. Why would anybody be shy of doing that? It's just a sensible way to spend money. I'd be much more embarrassed if I was pretending to be wealthy when I wasn't.
Are you trying to say that I'm pretending to be rich? Was that comment aimed at me? I can afford these things. I've got enough money to pay for all this. From now on, I only want to talk to you at family meetings. I don't want to talk to you any other time. If you see me in public again, don't talk to me. Just pretend you don't know me.
If that's what you really want me to do, then that's what I'll do. Let's do things your way.
I'm sorry about this, but you're just not good enough for me. I'm happy that you're going to agree with me on this. May I also suggest that you go and buy some new shoes so you don't look like a homeless person anymore? If I were you, I'd be ashamed to walk around and dress like this in public.
I really don't want to speak to you right now. You're really making me mad. You just go back to your friends and don't talk to me again. I don't want to speak to you. Does she not remember the time when she came begging for money from us? She was down and out, and she had nowhere to go. They begged us for money and we saved their lives. And now she's talking down to me as if I'm the poor person and she's the rich person. That's not true. You have to be joking. Did she really say that to you? She actually asked you to pretend to not know her in public. She's really losing her mind. That's what she said to me. I was completely shocked when she said it, and I just didn't know how to react. I'm a civilized person with a civilized job. She was talking down to me. I just couldn't believe what was going on. I think it's fine to dress the way I do. I'm frugal with money, and I think I look reasonable in public. I don't think you need luxury bags and luxury clothes to look like a decent person. If anything, I think it's all just a waste of money. I don't know when she became such an arrogant person. I wonder what happened to her. She seems to want to hang around with a group of high-status people. I guess that's where she thinks she belongs. Oh my, this really is a shocking thing to happen. What is she thinking? I didn't think she talked to you like this. It's really disgraceful. Who are you calling? I'm going to call Steve and see what he has to say about all this. It would be interesting to get his opinion. How could she talk to you like that? It's no way to talk to a family member. What was she thinking? I'm going to see what Steve thinks. Maybe we can talk to her about it. Hi, how are you? I want to talk to you about something, Steve. Are you aware that Julie was really rude to Olivia in the department store today? She told me about it, yes. I heard what happened. She told you about it, and you didn't even think to call me and give me an explanation? What's wrong with you? What's the problem? Why would I need to give you an explanation? She didn't do anything wrong. You don't think this is problematic? She was so rude. How could she say something like that to Olivia? We are all part of the same family, and we should put each other first. Asking her to pretend she doesn't know her in public is just crazy. Who would want such a thing? Would you want someone to do that to you? She was meeting the other moms from the kindergarten. I think she just wants to get along with them. I think that was the reason. I think she just wants everything to go well when she's with her friends. I can understand that. I think you need to change your attitude to all this. You need to put family first. You might be right here, but I can't control what my wife does. She has her own life and I can't control her. I'll talk to her about it, but I don't think she's going to change her mind. I'm sorry about this. You might just have to deal with it and accept it. She's really sensitive to how people see her and what she looks like in public. Isn't family more important than what people think of you? You shouldn't care about that stuff. At least not to the point where you're not respecting your own family. I think you need to change your attitude towards Olivia. I also don't think you need to be trying to make people think you're rich. It's embarrassing. I'm not trying to look rich. I'm just getting on with my life and acting normal. Don't you remember all that money we gave to you when you had nothing? What about that? Did you think about that? I don't want to get angry with you about that now. You didn't even pay it back to me. I tried to forget about it. I didn't want to bother you. But if you're going to be like this, then I might as well ask for it back. I thought I gave it all back to you. No, you didn't. You didn't give it to me. I want it now. Time for you to give it back. If you're going to treat my wife like trash, then you need to give me what you owe. You need to tell your wife to grow up and start acting her age. I can't believe that you're bringing up that money now. I thought that was all in the past. That money really isn't a lot to me now. I could earn that money in a matter of days. As far as I'm concerned, I remember you telling me that I didn't have to pay it back. I thought we got over it. Why do you choose to bring it up now? I'm not angry with you, I just want to know why. Anyway, it doesn't matter to me. It's not a lot of money. If you want it back, I can get it for you. I've got to go now anyway. Wait, don't go yet. We need to talk. What is wrong with that guy? He was always a little strange, but this is completely crazy. Did I hear that right? Did he really just say that to you? I seriously think he's gone mad. He's losing his mind as he gets older. I wonder who this could be. Do you think it's your brother again? Hello? Who's this?
Why did you have to go talking about what happened between you and I? Why did you have to tell people? It was supposed to be a private conversation between you and me. Are you trying to cause problems here?
Did I do something wrong?
Yes, you did do something wrong. You've caused a whole lot of drama. Seriously, what's your problem? What are you trying to prove here? Are you jealous because I'm doing well in life? Are you annoyed because I'm happy? Why else would you do this? I've got a lot of money. You need to borrow some? Is that what you want? If you want that, then I can give you some. It won't be a lot of money for me. Just ask and I can send some over to you. You can go and buy yourself some new clothes so you don't look so poor anymore.
I don't want to borrow money from you. I don't know where you got that idea from. Don't talk down to me like I'm your servant. I'm not. How could you ask me to pretend to not know you? How could you be embarrassed of seeing me when you were in the mall? It's just the most outrageous thing to say to a member of your family.
I was just telling you what I thought. The world is different now. I'm moving up in the world and I don't want you dragging me down. I just felt awkward talking to you in front of my friends. I hope you can understand this and work with me here.
Where did you get this stupid attitude from? What went wrong with you? If that's what you want, then we can do that. You live your life and I'll live mine. But that means you have to give us the money you owe.
Oh, you want that back? Don't worry, I'll send that over to you soon. It's nothing to me. I knew you'd come begging for money one day.
Oh my God. What is wrong with you? You can't live your life like this. You can't let money come between you and your family. That's not the way to live. Who would have known that you would turn out to be such a person? It's really not something I could have imagined. I really don't want to believe this is happening.
I can do whatever I want in life. I'm just living the way I want to, and you're trying to harm me because you're jealous.
Just give me the money you owe me and get out of my life. I don't want to see you again. I'm going to be sad, but there's no other way of doing this. You've gone too far. If you treat me that way, then we can't be close to each other. It's not the way the family are supposed to act around each other.
Great, bye. Go and have a nice life. It's you who's going to be worse off in this. You're going to be more unhappy than me.
Goodbye. What happened to her? What got into her? How can someone do that? When did she change and become like this? I don't really know, to be honest. They just changed slowly, and I didn't notice it happening. Are they really our family? Are they the people they used to be? It seems we've lost them for good now. I don't think we're going to see them again. It's really a terrible situation for us to be in. I'm sorry about it. I feel like it was my fault. I'm sorry for the pain it caused you. You don't need to say sorry to me. It wasn't your fault. I really feel like we've been betrayed by them. I really don't know if I'm going to be able to forgive them for all this. I don't want to go through this type of thing ever again. It's really made me feel terrible. It's going to be hard for us to move on and not see them again, but what else can we do? They caused this, not us. I think we need to stop talking about all this. It's really not making me feel good. I don't want to feel bad because of what they did. We deserve to be happy. I've got an idea. How about we go out and eat? It might make us feel better. I'd love to. That's a really good thought.
Let's go and relieve our stress. Can you get the food out of the fridge? I've made something for all of us. There's plenty in there.
Okay, I can do that. Don't worry, I'll get it all. What about you? What are you going to eat? I hope you made enough for yourself as well.
I'm going to have some pasta. There's more than enough to go around. I was thinking about something too. What about when Jamie goes to school? It's going to be expensive, isn't it? Can we really afford it? Do we earn enough money?
Yes, we do. I think it's going to cost a lot, but it's worth the money. You want Jamie to have a good education.
Okay, I'm glad I've got your support on this. Did Steve send the money to you? I really hope he gives it back to us soon. It would be nice to have that money back. Did he contact you or not? It's been a while now.
They seem to make a lot of money. I don't know why he hasn't sent it yet. I would have thought he could have sent it to me the next day, but no such luck. The sooner he pays it back, the better. I can't wait to be done with him and all this.
I really can't understand it myself. They always spend so much money and they're always going on holidays and things like that. Where do they get all the money from? Do you know? Is it possible that they are doing something against the law? What do you think? I know it's rude to say this, but I think we can consider it.
You think they do something like that?
I can't think what else it could be. They seem to have got an awful lot of money very quickly. I think it's all a bit suspicious.
I just want him to give me the money he owes me and then never talk to me again. I'll say thanks to him and then I'll be done with him. It's best for both of us. From now on, I don't consider him to be part of my family. This is the end for me and Steve, and there's no going back. I can't even stand the thought of talking to him. It would drive me up the wall. Oh, who could this be? I wonder if it's Paul telling me he sent the cash over. Oh, no, it's Mom. Hi, Mom. How are you? Everything going okay? Paul! Are you there? You need to watch the news at once. Go and look at it. You won't believe what happened. What's going on? Wait a moment, I'll go and put the TV on right now. What's going on here? Something to do with fraud? Wow, there's some really bad people in this world. Wait, what's this? The police have announced that this couple have been arrested and charged with fraud. They were stealing a lot of money from many people and it's caused a real harm to the local economy. Finally, they have been caught and the police will now do all in their power to make sure they are punished severely. They took great profits from ordinary people and this is something we cannot tolerate as a society. This must be stopped. Who is that? No, it can't be. Tell me this isn't happening. It's Steve. What was he thinking? Why did he do this? It's him. I knew it was him as soon as I saw it. I can't look. I don't want to see what's going on. How did it come to this? I didn't think he'd get involved in something like this. He's a criminal. I can't believe he went down that road in life and tried to steal from people. I feel ill. My head is hurting and my heart is hurting even more. Oh no. What terrible pain this is for me and his victims. I'm heartbroken. I can't live anymore. I can't go on. Make it stop. Mom, are you okay? Are you still there? I think I need to go over there and see her. Let's go together. We need to make sure she's all right. She's going to be really hurt by all this. I knew this was going to happen. I didn't want to believe it, but I knew it was true. All the time they were stealing money. Can you believe this? It's hard for me to accept, but that seems to be what's been happening. You realized it before I did. How did a member of my family start doing this? How did it get so bad? I really don't want to think about it. I can't believe he's my brother. They were talking down to me like I was nothing, and then all the time they were doing this in the background. It's really hard to take. What terrible people. I just hope it isn't true. Let's go. We need to see your mom and make sure she's okay. You're right about that. Let's go.
telling me that we are going to lose everything? Is this for real?
It's certainly a possibility. The police might confiscate everything I own. We have to face up to this. The house, the car, everything we've got. Do you have any money that we can use? We're going to need it to survive.
What do you mean? How much do you want?
I gave you some money. Where did it go? Did you save anything or spend it all? We really need it right now. It's going to save our lives. They might take all the money from me, but at least you'll have something left. I hope you've been sensible and you've saved up some of that money. That would have been a good thing for you to do.
I spent it all. I don't have anything left now. I didn't realize you wanted me to save some of it. I thought you had more than enough money. I never imagined you'd come to me like this asking for cash.
What? How did you spend all that money? I can understand you spending some of it, but not all. What were you thinking?
I bought some clothes, I bought a bag, I bought some other things too. What was I supposed to do with it?
You didn't save anything? This is really bad for us right now. We're going to be left with nothing at all.
Sorry. Don't you have anything at all? You must have some money.
Don't you even understand what's going on here? If I had some money, then I wouldn't be asking you these questions now. I'm in big trouble with the law, and I need you to help me out right now.
Try not to get angry about it. Let's try to be calm and composed. It's going to be hard for me too. We're in this together. I don't want to go through this on my own.
We're in really big trouble, and we need to find some money as soon as we can. You need to help me here. It was all over the news, and everyone is going to know about it. Who is going to lend money to me when they know what happened? I don't know if I'll be able to get any. If we can't get some money soon, then we're going to have to start selling everything we own. You don't want that, do you?
This is so bad. Maybe I can talk to people. They might be nice to me and let me have some cash. I could go and ask my friends and see what they say. Some of them are really wealthy, and they might be happy to let me borrow some money.
You need to at least give it a try. I really don't know what else we can do right now. It's worth a shot.
I could cry and tell them I'm in a bad situation. They might have pity on me and give me some money. If I do that, then we might get lucky.
Where are you going to go and get the money? Your friends? You think they'll help you out? Just remember that we need a lot of money. At least enough for us to survive this month.
I'll give it all I've got, but there's really no guarantee that it'll work. You need to do whatever you can too. After all, it was your fault we got into this situation.
That wasn't too bad, was it? Another day at work finished.
Olivia! Hi! Have you finished work? Can we talk?
What are you doing here and what do you want? Didn't you forget that we don't talk to each other anymore? We're not friends, so please don't talk to me. What are you doing hanging around out here waiting for me? It's really creepy.
I've made some mistakes. I'm really sorry about it. I know it wasn't the right way to talk to you, and I'm sorry. I can accept that you're angry, but please listen to me now. I want to talk to you again. Can I talk to you? It's really important.
I'm not angry about what happened in the past. I can get over that. I don't want to let it bother me. But I still don't see why I should talk to you. There's really nothing to talk about. Get out the way. I've got things to do and places to be. I don't want you wasting my time.
I'm sorry about what I did. Please forgive me. I don't know what I was thinking. I lost my mind for a moment and I was rude to you. I'm so sorry about what I did, and I'm hoping we can become close again. Please give me a second chance. That's all I'm asking for. I was drunk that time I spoke to you, and I said things I didn't really mean.
Even if you were drunk, it's not a reason to talk to someone the way you did. That day in the mall, you weren't drunk. It was the middle of the day. I don't want to give you a second chance. I just want you to leave and never talk to me again.
I'm facing real big problems right now, and I want you to help me out. You need to help me. We're going to lose it all, and we need someone to come to our rescue. I was hoping it could be you. There's no one else who can help me. I'm really depending on you.
What about all your rich friends? Can't they help you? You didn't want to know me when you were with them. I thought they had a lot of money. It should be really easy for them to give you some.
I know those people, but we are not that close. They wouldn't help me out with something like this. I think it's something for family to help each other with.
Family? Is this a joke? Don't mention the fact that we're family.
You mean more to me than they ever will. We had an argument, but I always knew we would talk again.
You humiliated me in front of those people in the mall that day. You treated me like dirt and it really made me mad. Now you're coming to me because you want to borrow some money? Are you losing your mind?
I just didn't want to look poor in front of them. I think too much about what other people think of me. I'm sorry that I had to express it in such a way. I didn't mean to make you feel bad that day. I went too far, and I know that now. I'm sorry about it.
You acting as if you were above me. You really didn't want to be seen with me. You acted as if I was the lowest form of life. As if I wasn't deserving of any respect.
That's not what I meant. I didn't mean to be like that. If you can, then I really want you to help me today. I know you can do it. We've borrowed money from you in the past and it didn't cause any problems. We might need to borrow some again now. Steve is facing a big fine for some problems he's in. It might be a lot of money. If you can help us out, then that would be really amazing for us. This is why I'm here to talk to you today. I'm in desperate need of your help. Please don't let me down now.
I'm really not as stupid as you think I am. I'm not going to believe this. You're not going to get any money from me. Please don't come back and ask for money again. Me and Paul are not going to help you. We've got our own life and our own worries. We can't afford to help you. You need to look after yourself. You've only changed because you're in a bad situation. You don't really care about me one bit. I know what you did. I saw it on the news. You need to solve your own problems.
Please change your mind. Please care for someone when they need your help the most. We have a child to think of too. He's getting older and older and he needs financial support. What's going to happen when we're bankrupt? How will we pay for him?
You committed the crime and now you need to pay the price. This is how you're going to learn a lesson. You really need to get a hold of yourself. Don't come here hoping that I'm going to bail you out. It won't happen. We are not here to save you when you screw up in life. You need to save yourself. I've got no idea why you think this is a good thing to do. Don't you have any money saved? You seem to have so much. Where did it all go?
I don't have anything, and I really need you to help me out. Who knows what will happen if you don't?
Go and talk to someone who cares. It certainly isn't me.
How can you be so cruel to me now? Can't you see how bad things are? You're rich. You've got a lot of money. Why can't you give me some to stop me going broke? I know you've got savings. You're really good at that kind of thing. You gave us some money before. Why can't you do it again? We need you right now, and if you don't help, then we're going to be bankrupt. Are you really just going to ignore me now and not do anything?
My money is for me to use and not to give to you. You need to go and find someone else to help you. Why don't you go and talk to a bank? They might give you a loan. You insulted me in front of your friends and you didn't even care. You had every chance to say sorry and you didn't. You meant what you said. You're only here now because no one will help you. Go and find someone who actually cares about you and leave me alone.
I wanted to say sorry to you, but you wouldn't talk to me. I really had no choice. I was thankful when you gave me money in the past, and I need it again now.
You have only changed your attitude because you are desperate. You don't care about me. I don't want to help you. I actually feel like this is some kind of a joke. This really can't be real. I don't want to talk to you about this anymore. Leave me alone.
Please. If you don't help me, then I don't know what I'm going to do. What am I going to do? I'm not going to recover from this. My life is ruined. I'm going to be poor. How are we going to survive when we've got no money? We're going to be ruined.
How are we going to solve this? The fine is too high for me to pay.
We're going to have to ask my dad to give us some money. He might be able to help us out. If my dad gives us some money, then we can pay him back in the future. I think we'll be able to do that. We'll just have to take it one step at a time and hope my dad doesn't mind.
I don't even know if I'll be able to pay it back. I'm sorry. Why are we eating this today? Is this what we have to eat from now on? We can't afford anything else?
Just eat it and shut up. This is all your fault, so don't complain.
I'll eat it now, but I don't want you to buy it again. Get something better next time. We might be poor, but I can't eat this.
To think that I got married to you and then had to go through all this. What a terrible mistake I made. Why did I do it? Don't you think this is all a bit too much? Don't you think you've messed up too badly? You remind me of your brother.
Why? How could I remind you of my brother?
He didn't care about me when I was going through all this stuff, and you don't seem to care either. We are really struggling now, and I don't need you to start moaning about the food.
We need to try and forget about all this one way or another. At least by eating nice food, I can get away for a while. I know it doesn't actually help us, but it makes me feel better for a time.
We don't have a house. How could it not be any worse? You can't just run from this and pretend it's not happening. I don't want to live with your dad anymore. I really can't stand this place. The house is too small and I don't like it one bit. We need to find a bigger place as soon as we can.
What about my mom's house? You want to go and live there?
I don't want to live with your mom. I really don't like her either. She's really annoying. She does nothing but moan and shout, and I don't want to have to deal with that too. She knows all about what we did, and she's not going to forgive us for it. She saw the news, and she's never been happy since. I don't blame her, to be honest.
If we've got no money, then we don't really have a choice, do we? If we don't live with my mom, then we'll have nowhere to live.
I don't want to do that, so stop asking me. This is all your fault. You need to take responsibility and solve the situation before I go crazy.
I know I made a big mistake and got us into this mess. But you also need to remember what happened before. If it wasn't for me, we would never have had a nice life in the first place. You need to remember that. I think you need to have that at the front of your mind every time you start to moan.
So you think I can't complain because of that? You think I need to be quiet and just accept all this? No way. Think of the harm it's having on us. We need to get out of this as soon as we can, so get busy. You are the cause of all this hardship right now. It's nothing to do with me. You took us down this path.
You think I'm not aware of that? I know full well what's been going on. But what about before this? I went through a lot of hard work to get us where we were in life. You never thanked me back then. You just spent all the money. If you want to make this all better, then maybe you need to think about doing something yourself. I don't know what we're going to do, but we need to get there. Life is going to be hard for us no matter what.
I can't live like this any longer. I don't want to. You said you'd buy me a nice car, and now we're nearly on the streets.
Can you just let it drop for a moment, please?
You're the man. You need to go and earn some money and make this all better.
I'm doing everything I can. I need to be alone now.
Where are you going? Oh, what is wrong with him? I'm not going to live with your mom. Please don't think that's going to happen.
I don't know why you moved in here. I don't think I should have to help you.
You need to help me. Where else am I going to go? I've got no money. You know how hard things are for us now. We're in a really bad way.
But you don't need to dump your problems onto me. That's not nice.
You need to help me out. What would I do without you? I'm not asking you for money. I just want to live here with you for a while. I didn't want to be here at first, but I've got no other choice.
You make it sound so bad for you. It really isn't that bad. You've got somewhere to live, and all you need to do is cook the food. If I had it my way, then you'd be out working too. You need to earn more money for this house, and you shouldn't be staying here. If I was you, then I'd be doing more. I wouldn't be staying at home all day. I think you're lazy. You just don't want to go out and work. You want Steve to do it all, don't you?
How am I going to get along with this woman? I don't even want to be here. I've done so much for her. I bought her so many presents, and she doesn't care about me one bit. Okay, whatever you say. I don't want to argue about it all. It's not going to make it any better.
Is this all the food you've made for us? Is this really it? I wanted you to make more, and I wanted you to put more effort into it. This really isn't good enough for me. I want more, and I want better. Are you trying to save money or something? Are you struggling in life?
I thought you'd like that. I thought it was going to be just to your taste. I have no idea what the problem is. Food is expensive these days, and you need to be happy for anything you get. If you don't like it, then throw it in the trash can.
It tastes bad, but that's not the main problem. I worry that Steve is not eating properly. Is this the type of food that you give him? He's going to get sick if you keep feeding him this.
He goes to work and then he comes back and eats my food. He never has a problem with it. I think you just like to moan about everything I do.
It's about time you went out and earned some money too. That would really help things around here. You heard me. Get out there and earn some money.
I don't need to do that. Steve does that so I don't have to. I wish you'd just leave me alone and stop complaining about everything. It's really starting to get to me.
I'm old. I can say what I want to. This is my house too, so you have to follow my rules. You have to do as I say. You think you're going to be lazing around the house all day and not work? I can do the housework. You go and earn money. I really won't be happy if you ignore me either. I want you to do as I tell you to, or there will be trouble.
Oh my lord, she just gets worse and worse with each day. How am I going to deal with this? I really don't like this woman, and I don't think anything is going to change anytime soon. I'm really in a bad way right now. I can't go on with her pestering me all the time. I just don't want to go and work. That's Steve's job. I want to stay here and look after the house.
What are you thinking? You've gone very quiet. Tell me what's going on in your mind. Also, you need to learn to make better food, and you need to do that as quickly as you can. I can't settle for this.
I've already made some food, and you just need to learn to like it. I'm not doing any more. Oh no, this is all too much to bear. What can I do? How can I get her to stop? I know. I'll just get out of here for a while. I don't need to talk to her if I go shopping at the mall. That's going to be a great way for me to relieve my stress. I might be able to find something nice to buy too. I want to buy this. It's really nice. I've been wanting one of these for a long time.
Of course. I'll put it in a bag for you. That will be $1,000. Do you want to pay now or pay in installments?
I can pay for this now. Just charge the full amount to this card.
Thank you for coming to our shop. I look forward to seeing you again.
Thanks for helping me choose something I wanted to buy. You've been a really great help to me. I am so happy right now. I really love to buy things. It's always fun to release stress through Steve's credit card. Oh, what's this? Is he calling me? Why is he calling me now? I wonder if there's something wrong. Hello, honey. How are you? Having a nice day?
What are you doing right now, and where are you? Did you just buy something on the credit card? I just got an alert on my phone. $1,000? Did you just spend $1,000? Why did you do that? What were you thinking? We can't afford to spend like this.
I bought a little something for myself. I needed it. I'd wanted it for a long time and couldn't resist anymore. I was really stressed and I needed to do something a little fun. This is what I do when I want fun. It's fine, we can afford this. You just get back to work and don't think about what I'm doing.
It's really too much for us right now. We need to save as much as we can, otherwise we'll be poor forever. I really don't know what's going on in your head right now. You're really being stupid.
I've gotta go now. I can't talk to you anymore. See you again soon!
I need to stop that card as soon as I can. It's the only way to stop her spending any more money.
Why is he being like that? He's so mean to me. Can't he just let me spend a bit of money every once in a while? I might have to hide this from him. I don't know what he's going to say when he sees it. I'll go home and put it somewhere in the room. He won't find it there. His mom is going to be really angry about it too, so it's best not to tell her either. What is going on here? Why won't the lock open? Have they locked me out or something? It seems like the lock has changed. I'm sure it wasn't like this when I left before. Hey! Someone come and open the door for me! I need to get in!
Be quiet! I don't want to hear you shouting again. Get out of here! I don't want you to live in this house for another day. I've had enough of you, and it's time for you to leave.
What? Why are you doing this? What changed? At least let me in and we can talk about all this. Come and open the door right now. I need to come inside.
You've been spending too much money. Every time you go out, you come back with luxury goods. It's no way to live. I want you gone as soon as possible. This is not fair, and it's no way to live your life. You expect him to pay for all this. I won't have it.
Wait, don't kick me out. I can explain. You're making a big mistake here.
You are an arrogant and stupid girl. I don't want to see your face ever again. I wish my son had never married you. What a terrible mistake that was. Why did he ever do it? Get out and don't come back. Go and find your own place to live and don't bother me. I can't accept the person you are. I don't want to have to put up with you and your spending habits. Take your luxury bags and get out of here. Once you're gone, you can do whatever you want to do. If you want to waste all your money on that, then so be it.
Oh no! How did you get so angry all of a sudden? I can't survive on my own. I need to live here with you. The bags aren't new. I haven't been buying them. I've had them for a long time already.
I don't care when you bought them. It doesn't matter if it was today or 5 years ago. This is no way to live your life. You can't afford to live like this. It was really bad of my son to marry you. If I could change that, I would do. He was such a stupid boy, and now his life is getting worse and worse because of you. The whole thing was a waste of time. I want you to go and never return. Never show your face around here.
Wait, don't be like this. You're really taking this too far now.
What's wrong with you? Are you okay?
What do you mean? Of course I'm not okay. Your mom wants to kick me out. How can she do this to me? How will I survive out there in the world on my own? I need people to care for me.
She said that to you? She wants you to leave. What are you talking about? Mom, what did you say to Julie? Mom, open the door. Let us in. You get out too. You're not coming in either. From now on, you're going to have to find your own way in life. I won't be helping you. I've done too much of that. I don't want to spend any more time with you. Those days are over. Why should I help you too? You need to be able to stand on your own 2 feet. I really don't know what your problem is. I go to work and earn money. We're just living here while we get back on our feet. We've had a hard time in life. Just get out of here. I don't want to deal with you. I want to have a nice life, and the only way I can do that is if you two are gone. I want to do what makes me happy. I don't want to be bothered by you two. I'm getting older and older, and I long for peace and happiness. It's not something I can have while you live here. I sometimes can't believe that you're my son. It's really hard to believe that I gave birth to you. Mom, you're really going too far with all this. It's really not nice. This is all your fault. Why else would you want to kick us out? I didn't do anything wrong. Why did you have to go and ruin this? All you do is make problems.
I'm sorry. I think she saw the bag and shoes I bought. I don't think she likes the fact I bought them.
You went out shopping again? Why did you have to do that? What were you thinking? We really don't have enough money to be buying luxury items. Of course that's going to make her angry.
You caused some problems too. It wasn't just me. You're not nice to your mom. You should have treated her better and then none of this would have happened.
Marriage is hard, and there's always going to be ups and downs for all those involved. This was certainly true for Steve and Julie. They went through a lot together, but they eventually got back on their feet. They went on to buy a new house together, and that's where they live now. Rachel didn't want them anymore. I don't really talk to them that much, but I know they're starting to recover after being fined for what they did. They also gave us the money they owed us for so long. It was nice to have that. I don't think I'll be letting them borrow any money again. That would be a real mistake. I really don't want to go down that road again. Who knows what it might lead to? They might be family, but that doesn't mean I need to be too nice to them. I know what they're capable of, so I think it's best to treat them with caution. I'll just get on with my own life and leave them be. No need to get too close. I'm sure they'll be fine without our help. They've been knocked down by life before and got back up. They can survive anything. Thank you for listening to my story. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Hey, Mia. What the heck do you think you're doing, huh? Just because you're pregnant doesn't mean you can skip out on chores. Stop using pregnancy as an excuse. Honestly, I've had enough of your laziness already. Where the heck did you run off to? God, I'm so tired of dealing with your behavior these days. What about my dinner, huh? What about getting my chores ironed for tomorrow? Why is the house not cleaned up yet? Are you going to explain yourself?
I'm sorry, Tony. I'm really sorry. Please let me explain what happened. I was on my way back from grocery shopping, but I started to get really bad cramps. I went to Alex's house to rest. I'm sorry, I really can't move that much right now.
Alex? Who's that? Oh, wait, you're talking about your little sister, right?
Yeah, her place is on the way back from the supermarket. She got an apartment and moved in a few months ago by herself. It's nice having her close by, actually. I'm glad she was there. Otherwise, I'm not sure what I would have done.
Honestly, I don't really think having her around is a good idea. Sure, it may seem nice on the surface, but deep down you'll be dealing with other issues. You'll start to think that you can rely on your own family all the time. But you're an adult. You can't go crying to them every time something bad happens to you. I know you guys don't have your parents around, but it's kinda annoying you two hang around each other all the time. I don't want her coming around here. I don't really want you going over there either, for that matter.
What the heck? Why would you say something like that to me? You know that I don't have my parents anymore. Alex is the closest relative I have left. Of course I would go to her if I need help. Isn't that what family is all about? And plus, you knew about all of this before marrying me. I don't understand why Alex is all of a sudden an annoyance for you. She's never done anything to hurt you, so please don't say such awful things about her. It really hurts my feelings whenever you talk like that.
All right, whatever makes you happy. I don't even know why you're getting all worked up over this. Can't a man express his own opinion once in a while? Either way, hurry up and come back home already. I'm starving and tired. Seriously, I want to eat already. I'm craving something hearty tonight for dinner. Can you make some meat and potatoes for me? I'm so hungry my stomach even hurts now. And what the heck is up with the laundry? You hung it up to dry but didn't take it down? God, that's why this house looks messy all the time. Can't even do the chores properly. Make sure you take it down and then iron it properly this time. How am I supposed to put food on the table for the both of us if I show up to work looking like I slept in my suit? You're a housewife. Don't forget that. It's not like you have a lot of work to do anyways. There's absolutely no reason why the house should ever be dirty. Do you hear me? Come home immediately. I'm waiting for you.
Hey, Tony. Where are you? It's pretty late already. Did your boss tell you to stay overtime? How long will you be?
What the heck do you want from me this time?
Have you forgotten that I'm in my last month of pregnancy? The baby could arrive at any moment. I just wish you would be able to come back home a bit earlier. It's scary if something happens and I'm all alone. I won't be able to do anything.
And so what? Is that why you've been so lazy with doing chores lately? Because it's not even close to a valid excuse. You should still be doing your part of the work as a member of this household.
I'm afraid that if I move around too much, it'll negatively affect the baby. I can't really bend down and move around like I used to. I can't lift anything heavy either. At the very least, I was thinking if you could take care of your own stuff. You know, like washing your own clothes or cleaning your own dishes. That would be really helpful.
I knew this conversation was going to lead to this. You're honestly so annoying, you know that? You keep nagging me about this stuff. I can't rest at all around you. Guess I'll eat somewhere else before coming back home then. I'd rather not have to eat while looking at your depressing face anyways. Totally ruins my appetite. A man can't even enjoy his dinner after a long day at work. You know how tired I feel? I don't want to come home to see you moping around. At least it's the weekend tomorrow. I'm gonna call my buddies and go drinking. Seriously need to catch a break from all this work.
What? But what about the baby? What if the baby comes?
But isn't it a good thing for you? That'll save you the trouble of making enough food for 2 people.
That's not even the point, though. I don't care about making your food. I told you hundreds of times that the baby could come at any moment now. I really need you to be around so you can drive me to the hospital. Otherwise, how else am I going to get there? Don't you understand how terrifying it is for me to be alone? Please, can you hold off on drinking for now? We can celebrate lots later, but right now I really want to focus.
Nah, I'm good. I don't really want to stick around just in case. Talk about boring. Well, it's been decided. I'm heading out with my friends, so I won't be back for a while. You do whatever you want. Just don't make the house a mess, alright?
Tony!
Hey, sis. How you holding up? I wanted to check in on you.
Alex. Thanks for asking. I'm just hanging in there. Not much else to say, really. I'm sorry about what happened the other day. You know, when I showed up at your place with no warning. I had an absolutely awful cramp walking back home from the supermarket. I really couldn't take it anymore. It took all of my energy to even walk to your house, even though it was only 3 minutes away.
Don't worry about it. You really don't have to apologize for something like that. Honestly, it wasn't a big deal. I'd rather have you show up at my place with no warning than have you collapse in the street or something from the pain. Plus, you have a spare key. Remember, you can always stop at my place for any reason. I don't mind at all. Always think about your health, okay? Stop whenever you feel like you need to. Don't push yourself.
Thank you, Alex. It really means a lot to me, considering everything that's been going on recently.
But the real problem is Tony. What is he doing during a time like this? I have no idea what that man is thinking. He's going to be a father soon, but he's acting like a child. Does he think being pregnant is that easy? Like you can just get up and do whatever you want? Don't tell me he went out drinking with his friends again because it's the weekend tomorrow. I swear to God, if that's what he did.
Unfortunately, that's exactly what happened.
I have no words. Seriously, I'm speechless. God, I can't stand him. If anything happens, call me immediately. I'm always here for you, okay, Mia?
Thank you. It means a lot to me. I'm glad I have you around. I wouldn't know what else I would do.
I've been meaning to bring this up, but shouldn't you get a divorce? I mean, let's face it. I know divorce isn't pretty and no one wants to do that. But just look at him. Tony hasn't done anything for you. He's incredibly irresponsible and selfish.
Yeah, I've been thinking the same thing. I don't know how much more I can take.
He's not ready to be a father. Rather, I don't think he should ever be a father. He's not someone that can raise a child. I feel like he would treat his child horribly, just like the way he's treating you right now. At the very least, he would probably leave you to do all the child rearing. And with his love for drinking, I'm especially concerned. I just can't see him being a kind, supportive father and husband at all.
These days, I've definitely been thinking more and more about divorce. And also, there's the other thing that's been bothering me about Tony.
Oh yeah, that thing you asked me for advice about recently? Honestly, with or without that piece of information, I seriously think it's okay to go ahead with the divorce. I don't think you should waste any more time. If you get a divorce, I'll help you with your living expenses. You won't have to deal with everything by yourself.
Alex, that's really sweet of you. You're making me emotional.
We're sisters. I'll never leave you behind for any reason. We only have each other, don't forget. So please don't feel like you're being a burden. You're definitely not. I got your back, and I know you've got mine. Isn't that right?
Thanks, Alex. When the time comes, I'll lean on you for support. And of course, you can always come to me for anything too. I'm the older sister, after all.
Oh my god, would you stop calling me already? You keep blowing up my phone. It's embarrassing. What the hell do you want?
Tony, my water broke.
Huh? Your water broke? Where did it break?
The living room?
Ugh, can you be any more disgusting? Wipe up the floor before you go to the hospital. Don't leave that stuff just sitting there. Damn, that's gross.
That's not important right now. Tony, please come back now. I need the car. I need you to drive me.
Oh, right. How about no?
Why not?
My friend told me that his wife made a complete mess in the car when her water broke. It got all over the seat. I don't want my car to get dirty. I love my car, and it would be a pain to clean up your mess.
Do you even understand what it means to have your water break? Do you know how much difficulty I'm in right now?
Huh? What's the big deal? Isn't it just another way of saying that you peed yourself while being pregnant? I don't see the big deal with it. You just don't have enough willpower to hold it back before you get into the delivery room. Why can't you just hold it in? It can't be that hard. But I figured you would end up having an accident like this. Knowing you, you'd just pee wherever it's convenient for you. Seriously, it grosses me out. That poor living room. I really can't believe you'd go and do that there. There's no way I'm letting you get in the car. I don't want your dirty body sitting on my nice seat and messing up the interior. I'm definitely not letting you do that. Deal with it. You're disgusting, so give birth by yourself. Oh, and by the way, I'm going on a 5-day trip overseas starting right now. I'm about to board the plane, so I'll talk to you later. Good luck. Hey, Mia. I just got off the plane. Aw, man, my luggage is super heavy. I brought a bunch of stuff back. Dang, it's hard carrying all this stuff with me. My back is actually starting to hurt carrying all this stuff. I brought way too much with me. Oh, by the way, you finished giving birth, right? I hope you also cleaned up the living room. I really don't want to come back home to that mess. Anyways, if you've already delivered the baby, that means you can drive again, yeah? Go get the car and pick me up at the airport. I'm waiting, so hurry up.
Hello, Tony. It's me, Alex. I'm sure you remember me.
Alex? Why do you have Mia's phone?
You refused to accept my friend request previously when I attempted to add you, so I borrowed my sister's phone.
Oh, right. Well, we're not friends, are we? What do you want? Actually, before that, I honestly gotta lay it out for you. You've been getting on my nerves lately.
Excuse me?
What are you talking about? I mean, I get the fact that your parents are dead and you've got no one else but Mia. I'm sure it's hard. But you do realize that Mia is my wife, right? She belongs to me. The fact that you just had to move all the way over here to be close with Mia really annoys me. I don't need you to try and take care of her. You think a man wants to see someone else take care of his wife? I can handle her, thank you very much. So stay out of our business, you hear me?
Excuse me? What are you saying? I've been living in the same apartment since I moved here for college. It's been a few years already. Are you not aware of this?
Wait, what? You've been living there all this time?
Also, I would like to once again point out the fact that you moved into the apartment that my sister bought with her own money. You make it seem as if you had brought Mia with you to this area and then I came along later, following you two. Stop making up these lies.
Is that true? That's weird. Huh, I guess I mixed you up with someone else. It doesn't really matter. Anyways, my point still stands. I don't want you to stick your nose in places where it doesn't belong, alright? And you know what else? Mia's gotten really lazy because she knows she can go to you for stuff now. Instead of her taking responsibility and doing what she needs to do, she's pushing it onto other people.
Are you saying that I'm spoiling her? What part of Mia looks spoiled to you?
You let her stay over when she was coming back home from the supermarket, right? She completely forgot to take care of me because of that. Her husband should always come first.
So you expect a pregnant woman to take care of everything in the house? Don't you think that's cruel to her?
See? That's what I'm talking about, right there. You trying to be way too nice to her just ruins everything. Stop spoiling her already. At this rate, she's going to be the laziest wife on earth. It's seriously been causing me such a huge headache. God, just move far away from us already. Seriously, go find another place to live. There's plenty of places in the world.
Let's discuss that later. I'd like to cut straight to the main topic.
The main topic?
Tony, you said that you just landed at the airport, correct?
Yeah, that's right. Oh, I see what you're getting at. You want me to go and visit her at the hospital, right? Fine, I'll go and drop by for a visit. Guess that's the decent thing to do. Otherwise, I'd look really bad. Anyways, what hospital is she at?
You don't even know what hospital she gave birth at?
Giving birth is all on her. It doesn't have anything to do with me. It's not like I'm the one who got pregnant.
Is that so?
Just tell me where she is already. I don't really want to waste time going around in circles.
As if anyone wants to see your ugly face here.
What did you just say to me?
Pardon me. It seems like you'll make it in time for the funeral at least.
Wait a second. Funeral? Did you say funeral? Am I getting that right?
It's going to be held at the funeral hall on 1st Street. It starts at 1 p.m.
What are you talking about? You're not being serious right now, are you? Don't tell me. No way. Did she die?
If you don't know the address, then let me know. I will send it to you. Please come immediately.
Hell yeah, let's go. Gonna get that inheritance now.
Inheritance?
Oh yeah, I'll leave the details of the funeral to you. You can handle the ceremony and burial. Just pick whatever you want. I'm good with whatever. Cremation or not, I don't really care. Call me when you guys start talking about the inheritance money, alright? I'll be there. Alright, I think I'll do a bit more traveling before I head home then. I want to take my time. Maybe take a detour or two. Talk to you later. Hey, Alex. I need your help. You still have Mia's phone, right? Please tell me you can see these messages. My key to the house doesn't work for some reason. Do you know what's going on? I've been stuck out here for trying to open this door. Hey, are you there? Come on, answer me already. Why is my dad here? What did you do? Did you tell him something? He showed up out of nowhere and forced me to get in his car. What the hell is going on?
Good afternoon, Tony.
Alex, is that you? What took you so long?
What's the matter?
I was stuck outside trying to open the door, and then all of a sudden, my dad came up from behind and grabbed me by the neck. He dragged me into his car, and I have no idea where I'm going right now.
I see. I just got your father's contact information and told him about the situation. From the looks of it, it seems like he went to go pick you up immediately. Tell him thanks for me.
What do you mean? I don't get what's happening right now. I don't need my dad to come and pick me up.
You're bothering the neighbors by sitting outside a sold house. Don't you think it's a bit impolite to do that? The neighbors don't appreciate all the noise that you've been making. So, of course I had to inform your father about this so he could come and collect you.
Sold? What do you mean, sold? What did you do to my house? I don't care if you're Mia's sister. You can't just do that to someone else's property. Who gave you the right to freaking sell my house?
I have arranged for all of your belongings to be sent back to your parents' home. Don't worry, you'll get everything.
That's not the point. You think I care about the furniture right now? I'm Mia's husband. Do you understand what that means? The inheritance goes over to me, and that includes this house and everything inside of it. And you think you have the right to sell it without my permission? How dare you go behind my back like this? How dare you touch my belongings? My property? I made it very clear that you will contact me as soon as the inheritance discussion begins.
I assume you must have forgotten what we discussed the other day then.
Excuse me.
It is true that if anything were to happen to my sister, you would be the heir to the inheritance.
Exactly. So you admit that you messed with my inheritance.
Excuse me, I'm not done speaking yet. I have much more to say, so please refrain from unnecessary comments.
Unnecessary comments? You think my comments are unnecessary when it was you who did literally the most unnecessary thing in the world by selling my property?
My sister is still alive.
What? She didn't die?
That is correct. I'll tell you what happened after her water broke. Your mother happened to drop by to check in on Mia that day. Luckily, she was able to call an ambulance for her. However, when Mia got to the hospital, it turned out to be a very long and difficult labor. She ended up being hospitalized longer than we expected. But the doctors were able to safely deliver the baby. Mia is also doing well with her recovery.
Are you serious? So her and the kid are alive? But wait a damn second. You told me there was a funeral. That's right. I remember very clearly that you said you were at a funeral. You even told me where the funeral was being held.
That was your grandmother's funeral.
My grandmother?
Don't you remember her? She's been living at the nursing home for quite a while now. She had a very long life and lived until 103 years old.
Why am I hearing about this for the first time? Why didn't anybody tell me that my grandma died?
Your parents sent you several messages on the day you left for your trip. Did you not see any of them?
Messages? What messages are you talking about?
They even called you many times. After you wouldn't pick up the phone, they left you voicemails and text messages. You could have made it on time to the funeral as well. Even though you had already landed at the airport, you decided to skip the funeral.
Are you for real? They called me?
Don't tell me. You still haven't looked at the messages.
I thought those were all annoying messages from Mia. That's why I didn't bother opening them. I turned off my notifications because my phone kept blowing up. I had no idea those were messages from my parents. How was I supposed to know that?
Your idiocy and selfishness never cease to amaze me. Anyways, I'm not done with my story yet. You went overseas with another woman, didn't you?
What? That is a baseless accusation. Where do you get off? What proof do you have of this?
Don't worry, I have plenty of evidence. Would you like me to show you? Mia had suspected you were cheating on her for a while now. She came to me asking for advice. Despite her concerns, she didn't want to go dig up the information herself, knowing it would be too difficult to handle. And so I took it upon myself to do the work for her. It was quite a journey for me, digging up all of your dirty secrets. I've compiled a whole folder of evidence now. It has been, by far, some of the most awful things I've ever had to look at. To think that my poor sister had to deal with your crap for this long. It makes me absolutely livid.
What is going on here? Are you serious? What did I ever do to you? Why are you coming after me like this? Did I ever hurt you or something? I literally have nothing to do with you. We're not related at all. Sure, we might be related by law, but that doesn't mean anything. So why are you all up in my business? Why did so many things happen while I was gone? You stupid, worthless woman.
A lot of things happened. While you were out nonchalantly partying away with not a care in the world, everyone else was going through hell. My sister survived a grueling, long, and difficult labor that left her stuck in the hospital for over a week. Your grandmother passed away without saying goodbye to her grandson. You disgraced her entire family by purposefully skipping out on her funeral, despite being able to make it in time. You've lost everything you care about.
What do you mean I lost everything?
First, let's talk about the inheritance you were so excited about. It doesn't exist. There was never anything to inherit from the beginning.
What do you mean it doesn't exist? Knowing how wealthy your parents were, there must have been some kind of inheritance, right? They definitely had assets. Why would you throw all that money away? Are you out of your mind?
Ah, I see what you're saying. You married my sister knowing that she had wealthy parents. You assumed you would be able to get your hands on some of their money, right?
And what's wrong with that? You need money to live in this world. Everyone needs money. So what if I married Mia because of her parents?
It seems that you heavily misunderstood the story behind our inheritance. All the money and assets are not what you think they were. Our parents simply wanted to appear wealthy. They were not truly wealthy, but would go into great lengths to obtain materialistic things in order to portray a high-class image. It resulted in a huge amount of debt.
What the? So it wasn't real? They were just pretending?
Correct. My parents were those types of people. In other words, there was never anything to inherit. What little estate they actually had all went to paying off their debts and didn't even come close to covering it. Thank God you can't inherit debt, because that would have easily crippled both Mia and me if we were to have inherited it.
Are you serious? I always thought you guys kept everything.
Anyways, moving on. You will be required to pay monthly child support and alimony to Mia from now on.
What? Why should I do that?
Also, the woman you've been seeing doesn't seem to know about your marriage either. But considering how deeply involved you two were, I wouldn't be surprised if she ends up leaving you when she finds out. I'm sure she's going to feel very betrayed.
What do you mean when she finds out? Why would she ever find out?
Because we're going to tell her, stupid. Keep up. Lastly, you will be required to return every single cent of my sister's savings you spent. We'll be keeping track of everything, so I hope your bookkeeping is in order.
Hang on. Just wait a second. Why are you the one who's telling me all of this? Shouldn't Mia come out and say it directly to me? She's a coward for hiding behind your back. She should be doing all of this herself, not you.
I see that you must have forgotten about my job. I'm speaking as her legal counsel right now.
Legal counsel? You're a lawyer?
I accepted my sister's request and will be going through all the procedures on her behalf. So no, she is not a coward, but simply exercising her rights by obtaining legal counsel.
You've got to be joking. I had no idea you were a lawyer.
Although we are discussing this over text message right now, rest assured we are taking the proper legal steps to handle this situation. You will be formally contacted again, so do not worry. In a few days, I will be visiting you to discuss the next steps. I look forward to our conversation.
I don't know what to say anymore.
I sought nearly $100,000 from Tony in the divorce, a number that he wasn't able to handle at all. When Tony was informed of the total amount, he broke down and wailed so loudly all his neighbors could hear him. On top of that, the woman he was with was indeed furious when she found out and broke up with him immediately, leaving him nowhere else to go but to his parents. But unfortunately for him, his parents cut off all contact with him and bluntly refused to help him with anything. We don't know the exact reason, but Tony also got fired from his job. His next job was a huge step down in pay. Whatever money he made immediately went towards paying back his debt so he could only afford to live in a dingy apartment with 2 roommates. One night, Tony just up and disappeared. I guess it was all just too much for him. Currently, we don't know his whereabouts. I've been working hard as a single mother trying to raise my child. Of course, my sister and my parents-in-law give me support whenever they can. I'm grateful to everyone who helped me to get out of a severely abusive relationship. I'm living peacefully and happily with my child every day. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button and subscribe.
Hey, Jess!
Paula, it's been a while. What do you want?
Ah, that's a little cold, don't you think?
When you use that heart mark, I know something's up, because I know we don't get along well.
What? That's not true. You know I love my little sister. You haven't come home hardly at all since you got married. I'm getting lonely.
That's because you've always wanted everything I have. I wouldn't be surprised if you tried to take my husband from me while I was there.
Well, what do you expect? I'm the oldest. That means I'm supposed to be the best.
I've got no time for a useless conversation. If you don't want anything, goodbye. Hold on, I'm not done. What? This will be the last time. There's only one more thing of yours that I want. The last time. I've got a boyfriend now. A boyfriend? The way this conversation is going, it sounds like you're about to tell me you stole my boyfriend.
Yeah, that's right.
That doesn't make sense. I don't have a boyfriend. I'm married.
No, I meant he's my boyfriend now. Simon.
What? Simon. Wait, you're kidding.
Nope. I'm taking Simon from you. I took Simon from you.
I see.
I was expecting more of a reaction from you than that.
Well, I knew he was cheating on me. He's been coming home later than usual, and his department never has business trips. But recently he's been saying he has to go on business trips.
Oh, yeah. Business trips. You mean like the one 3 weeks ago? When he was gone, Saturday and Sunday?
Yeah, that's right. That's exactly what I mean. Not just that, there's been many times when I've smelt another woman's perfume on him.
Oh, you figured it out.
Well, I knew he was cheating. I just had no idea it was with my own sister. So, have you already told Mom and Dad?
Of course I told them. They said a successful guy like Simon would be better off with me anyway.
Successful.
We're the only 2 children our parents have, and I'm the oldest. It's natural that I'm the one that takes care of them when they get older, don't you think? So I should be the one with the money to do it. I should be with a guy that has a high income. A successful man like Simon should be my husband. Mom and Dad think so too.
Oh, really? Mom and Dad have always favored you, haven't they?
Well, of course they do. They love me. They wanted me. You were just extra.
All right, you told me. We're done here.
So that means I can have Simon, right?
Do whatever you want. But if you're taking him, you're taking him.
What does that mean?
If I'm divorcing him, I'm getting half. I don't care if he's leaving me for my sister, I'm gonna make sure I get half.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Simon will pay it, don't worry. By the way, that house you're living in, it's Simon's, isn't it?
Yeah, why?
Oh, it's such a beautiful house with a big yard. It's great. I want to start living there with Simon as soon as I can. So why don't you get out as fast as you can, okay?
Yeah. As soon as I find a place to stay, I'll get out.
Thanks. Don't make me wait. Hey, Jess? Jess, are you there? I've got something wonderful to tell you. Hey, reply.
What? I just finished work. I'm tired.
Oh, too bad. Just a year ago, you were a housewife staying home all day. Now you're out working hard. It must be tough for a woman to be divorced by a man who doesn't love her anymore and have her whole world turned upside down, huh?
If you've got nothing nice to say, goodbye.
Hang on, just wait.
What?
I'm getting married to Simon.
Oh, congrats. Bye.
Just wait. Hold on. I'm not done talking yet.
What do you want? I don't want anything to do with you or with him anymore.
We're getting married tomorrow.
Oh.
You're coming, right?
No.
What? What do you mean? It's your favorite sister's wedding. You have to be there.
Favorite? You mean only sister. Even if it wasn't short notice, I wouldn't go. I don't care about you or your wedding.
That's a pretty harsh joke. You don't mean that.
Regardless of whether you think it's a joke or not, why do you think I'd go to my ex-husband's wedding to the person whom he cheated on me with?
Because you're my little sister. It would be weird for the bride's little sister to not go to the wedding.
The person who stole her sister's husband cares what other people think of her. Really? I'm surprised, honestly.
I'll pretend that I don't sense the sarcasm in your words. So anyway, back to my wedding. It's gonna be
huge. It's costing Simon about 50K. 50K? He's got that much money left. What do you mean that much left? Well, when he divorced me, he had to give me 30K, right? Plus, his house still isn't paid off yet. Oh, compared to Simon's salary, the wedding isn't that expensive at all. Uh-huh. I'm gonna ask just to be sure. Ask what? Do you know how much Simon makes? How much he makes? His salary? He's gotta make at least 6 figures a year. So at least 100,000 a year? Maybe even 200K, right? Have you not asked him what he makes? I don't have to ask. I can tell just by the way we live. Every month he buys me some amazing designer bag or shoes or dress. He lets me go to the beauty salon anytime I want. And when we go on vacation, I can choose any place I want. If he can do all that for me, I don't need to ask him exactly what he makes, now do I? Oh, I see. Just thinking about that, it must be so difficult for you now, huh? Since Simon dumped you, you can't live like a celebrity anymore, now can you? Now you gotta work your butt off like a corporate slave, huh? Oh, sometimes I even feel sorry for my poor little sister. Whatever, I have to work tomorrow, so I won't be at your wedding. Uh-huh. You say that, but I know you'll come anyway. I'll be waiting for you. I already made sure there's a place for you at the wedding and at the reception. I'll send you a map to the place and a picture of the invitation so you know when and where to be. I'm not going. Jess, answer me! Jessica! Oh, what's wrong with you? Are you still that much in love with Simon? Is it fun ruining my happiness? Jessica, answer me! What? What is this all about? What are you talking about? Isn't today your wedding day? Yes, it is. But because of you, all this happened. You better get over here right now and explain yourself. You gotta get over here and bring our relatives with you. And I don't know how you got in touch with my friends without me knowing. You think you can cancel my wedding at the last minute and get away with it? What? Are you saying the people you invited didn't show up? Oh, don't play dumb with me. You're the only one that would do something like this to me. Mom and Dad are furious with you right now. Oh, so Mom and Dad are there. Oh, don't act so nonchalant like this isn't a big deal. Not a single person on Simon's side has shown up either, not even his parents. Really? You better hurry up and get everyone here ASAP. Hurry up! Maybe I shouldn't say this when you're already upset, but I didn't do anything. What? I'm impressed. I didn't do anything at all, and it still turned out like this. But why then? Sis, you haven't just been stealing my boyfriends. You've been stealing them one by one from your friends too, haven't you? You've been known for doing that even way back in grade school. It looks like it's finally caught up with you. Well then, why didn't my relatives show up, huh? Tell me that. About that. Maybe they don't want to have such an elaborate celebration for the person who stole her sister's husband? But I'm still their beautiful niece. You are our aunts and uncle's niece, I'll give you that. But maybe they don't want to be associated with our mom and dad. You know, the two people who are so happy about what you did. What do you mean? Oh, this is something that happened a year ago, right after I got divorced. I'm surprised you didn't know. Our relatives are great people. They love me and don't approve of what you did to me. They told me that if you ended up marrying Simon, that they'd never show up to the wedding. And as for Simon, he cut all ties with his parents and relatives, or maybe they cut all ties with him. I don't remember exactly. Anyway, did he not tell you that? Have you ever seen him with anyone from his family? He's not even very well liked or respected at his workplace either. That's terrible! Are you saying that after thinking about all the things you've done? Anyway, how could you not know who was and wasn't coming to your wedding? Your guests sent back their invitations saying whether they'd be there or not, didn't they? I don't care what they wrote on their reply. I made sure to tell everyone that said they weren't coming that they had better frickin' come. They were supposed to show up today because I told them to. But they didn't come. Wow, I can't believe you thought you could scare them into coming. You had to have done something to cause this. You're having your wedding in the city, aren't you? Yeah, so what's your point? What could I have done? I'm away on business right now. I'm not even in the same state. Out of state. Business. You. I was away yesterday too when you first messaged me about your wedding. I've got a suite at a luxury hotel when I'm away on business. The food here is amazing, by the way. I'm having the time of my life here. The last thing I would want to do right now is spoil my good time with some stupid plan to do something at your wedding. What do you mean? I started my own business 4 years ago selling handmade products. At the start, I was just doing online mail orders. But for the past year, I've been selling my products directly to stores. I'm super busy with it. I've got to travel around and make contracts with specialty stores that want to carry my products. I can barely keep up with all the orders I'm getting. The last thing on my mind right now is carrying what you and Simon are doing. Hold on, what do you mean? You mean you weren't a housewife? Of course not. I've always been good at making accessories and things by hand. You know that. I mean you were always making stuff in your room. Well, my hobby turned into my job. With all my hard work, last year I passed my goal of making $90,000. This year I'm trying for $100K. $90,000! Well, every month is different. Sometimes demand is so high I have to hire people to help me out. I was paying Simon to help me out, but he's not a good worker. Now that he's gone, if I need help, I can get a good worker to help me. My productivity has gone up and I'm able to bring in a lot more revenue. What? You were paying Simon? Oh, have you still not asked him about that? What are you talking about? Did Simon change jobs? No, why? Then his income will be about the same as it was when we got divorced. $25,000 a year, right? What? $25,000 a year? Yeah, he gave me $400 a month from his salary to help out a bit with the utilities and the food, and I let him keep all the rest for himself. Not that the $400 a month was helping me much. I don't think he was saving any of the money he made. He was spending it all on himself. But that's not possible. He's bought me so many expensive things. How do you explain that? And this wedding alone was $50,000. It wasn't a loan. He paid for it all himself. His parents didn't help him with it. I know his house isn't paid for yet, but I was paying off the loan on the house. Well, up till we divorced. The rest of his money was from the lottery. The lottery? Yeah. Right after we got married, Simon won almost $300,000 playing the lottery. Really? Yeah, but he's the kind of guy to blow it all on stupid things. He never invested any of it. He'd just buy things he wanted regardless of the price. He wasted so much of that money. When we divorced a year ago, he only had $120,000 left. He had to pay me $30,000 when we divorced, and you said the wedding was $50K, so... And who knows how much he's blown in the past year he's been with you. I think you better check the balance on his bank account. I can't imagine he has much left at all. You're lying! This can't be true! I'm pregnant with this child! We've already secretly been married! The ceremony and reception was just for show! Well, anyway, I gotta get back to work. Just wait! I'm gonna nail this meeting and get a big contract. Wait, don't go yet! Please, if you've got that much money, help us out! Bye-bye. Jessica! Just as I thought, Simon's money had pretty much run out. When Paula saw Simon's bank balance, her dream of being a carefree housewife for a rich man disappeared before her eyes. She had no choice but to get a job. To her credit, she actually found an okay entry-level job in retail. Unfortunately, she never let go of the dream of marrying someone with money, and she ended up having an affair with the store owner. It was found out really quickly, so the store owner had to fire her right away. Now she's working 2 part-time jobs at minimum wage to help out Simon and the baby. I assumed Paula would start pestering me for money, so I had all my contact numbers changed. My parents and her have no idea where I've been living since I divorced Simon. Because they have no way of contacting me, I'm completely free of them. As for Simon, he wasn't too well liked at his job in the first place. Everyone knew he dumped his successful wife for her older sister. And now they know his wife cheated on him with her boss. He's become a laughingstock at work. I don't see him getting any promotions in his future. Paula's always been well known for stealing men. But now not only is she known for sleeping with married men, but also sleeping with other men while she's married. I don't see a bright future for her either. I'm just glad that her affairs were found out and everyone knows exactly what kind of person she is. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please press the like button. See you next time.
Vanessa, I've got another favor I need you to do for me. We ran out of bathtub cleaner and toilet paper. Can you pick some up for me, please? Oh, and I need you to pick me up 2 10-pound bags of potatoes. I've got none for dinner tonight. While you're at it, can you get me 2 bags of apples, a bag of onions, and a good-sized watermelon? At my age, it's really difficult for me to go shopping for these heavy items. Oh, and when you've finished the shopping, can you come and make me lunch and help get things ready for dinner, too? Good morning, Edith. I'll be free to do your shopping this evening. Is that okay? Huh? Well, then what am I going to do for lunch? And how am I supposed to make dinner if the shopping isn't getting done until the evening? I'm really sorry, but I'm starting work right now. What? You quit your job, didn't you? Huh? I've been checking up on you. Recently, your car has been sitting in the driveway all day long. You haven't been going to work. At first, I assumed you were just taking a vacation day or 2, but your car has been there almost every day for 2 weeks straight. That must mean you finally quit your job to be a housewife. You can't hide it from me. I know you're just sitting at home doing nothing. No, that's not what's going on. My office is changing around how its employees are working. They've implemented remote work now. Remote work? Up till now, we've been working in the office, but now we're using the internet to connect to the office, and many of us can work from home. So it means I'm in my house, but it's like I'm at the office. I have just as much work to do now as I did before, so I'm not a housewife. My job comes first. Doing things around the house comes second, like it always has. So you're a homemaker now, and you're running a little side business from your house? No, I'm working from my house, but it's not like that. Yeah. Call it what you want. But you're working in your house, right? That means you're a housewife, a homemaker. They work from home. If you've got enough spare time to do that side job of yours, you're no different than a housewife. I don't think you get what I'm saying. The point is, you weren't doing well enough at work to get any kind of promotion. You were a low-level employee, right? I wonder if it was because you weren't getting along well with the others, That's why they sent you home, so you could work there without bothering anyone else. That's not what remote work means at all. It wasn't just me. Everyone who doesn't have to physically be in the office is doing remote work. We still have to keep in contact with everyone. Stop with your excuses. You must be an embarrassment to your company for them to just send you home. Frank must be so ashamed that he married you. If that's the case, then the least you could do would be to be helpful to me and do what I asked you to do. Show me you understand me by getting that stuff done for me right away. Like I said, I have work today, so stop with that. Just do what I said. Do you hear me? I can't. I'm sorry. Goodbye. Pardon me? Vanessa, I'm still waiting on you to do the shopping I asked you to do. And why didn't you come and make my lunch or help with dinner yesterday? Today, I need you to do my laundry and vacuum my house, too. You better get over here really early and start, or you'll have no time left to do your own housework. I'm really sorry, Edith, but I can't make it over to your house today. Well, why not? I have a web conference today. A web conference? What's that? To put it simply, we use the internet to connect with other coworkers, and we have a conference. It's like meeting at work. Should I just call it a meeting so it's easier for you to understand? I see. So you're saying it's a company meeting. I can't believe you're still going on about stuff like that. Well, it's part of my work, so I have to do it. You work alone in your house and you tell me you have a meeting? You're acting like you're so important. I doubt you're qualified to do anything like that. You need to start putting my requests first. They're much more meaningful than anything you're doing. Just turn these people down or get someone to take your place and get over here and help me. I can't do that. I have to be in this meeting. I'm one of the presenters today and it's important to me. So I won't be going over to your place today. I can't believe you. A daughter-in-law is supposed to put her mother-in-law's need above all else. It's only natural. You need to start acting like the housewife you are. Like I said, I'm not a housewife. You're not acting like a daughter-in-law should. I told you, if you're working from home, it means you're a housewife. There's no difference. Stop arguing with me and get your butt over here. Sorry, the conference is about to start. I won't be able to respond to you for a while. Wait, Vanessa! Sorry, goodbye. I'm not done talking with you yet. You're acting like you're making lots of money, but a housewife doesn't make money. Who do you think you are? I think Frank is making too much money for you. You're starting to think you're royalty when we all know you're not. I'm going over there right now to teach you how you should act if you want to keep being my daughter-in-law. And if you can't learn, I'll make my son divorce you. So just you wait. Vanessa, have you come to your senses yet? I was nice enough to go over to your house the other day, and when I went into your house, you locked yourself in your room and ignored me. You kept on talking about that stupid meeting. I was going to teach you how to be a good wife and what I expect of you as my daughter-in-law. Do you really think you had any right to hide in that room and ignore me like that? You need to learn your place if you want to be Frank's wife. Good evening, Edith. Yeah, you really came here the other day, didn't you? Well, do you plan on continuing to defy me? There's no point in you talking to me anymore. I think you need to talk directly to Frank. Huh? To Frank? Why? You're the one I need to speak to. You're the one with the problem. I'm going to block your number now. What did you say to me, Vanessa?
Mom, if you want to continue your conversation, then talk with me.
Frank, this must be so difficult for you. With the way that Vanessa is acting, it must be causing problems for you, too. If you can't put up with her anymore, you can always come back and live with your father and I. Don't be afraid to divorce her either.
I need to ask you, do you remember me telling you that the company I work for is a client of the company Vanessa works for?
Huh? Now that you mention it, it rings a bell.
We work for different companies, but just like Vanessa, all I need to complete my work is a computer.
Really? But Vanessa already quit her job, so that really doesn't have anything to do with this. More importantly, we need to teach Vanessa how to be a proper housewife.
But she told you, she hasn't quit her job, and she's not a housewife.
Huh?
You keep thinking working at home and housework are the same thing. You're not even trying to understand what remote work is.
My company is starting to change the way we work too, and soon I'll be working from home just like Vanessa.
What? No, I don't want my son to be a stay-at-home husband.
Is your company okay? Is it going under? If that's the case, let's talk to your father. Maybe he knows another company you could start working at, okay? That's not what's happening. I told you before, this is just one part of the way the company is changing. And I said changing, not sinking. Remote work cuts down on office expenses for the company and gives employees more time with their family. These are just some of the good things that are coming out of their new policy, and my salary isn't going down.
Well, so...
Vanessa and I are both going to be doing remote work. That means each of us have to separate our work and personal lives. And while we're in our house, our family has to understand that we're at work. But then, you.
Huh? What about me?
The other day during Vanessa's web meeting, remember? Vanessa was home having a web conference and you barged in during the meeting. You interrupted the meeting and the whole thing had to be put on hold because of you.
Huh?
You did it right when Vanessa was in the middle of her presentation, too.
So what happened?
Everything you said to Vanessa. Don't act like working from home makes you special. You're no different than a regular housewife. I'm more important than anyone you're talking to. You act all high and mighty even though you're nothing. If you won't do as I say, you'd better start preparing for a divorce.
Wait, what?
You were standing right outside her home office, pounding on the door and yelling at her. Everyone participating in the web conference heard what you said to Vanessa.
You're kidding!
My company is just a little slower than Vanessa's in getting the remote working set up, so I was in my office that day. You're lucky I wasn't at the house when you did that. Thankfully, everyone in the meeting is new to remote working, so nobody was really angry. They sympathized with the whole situation, but that doesn't make it any less embarrassing for either of us. People from my office were part of that meeting too, and they know Vanessa is my wife. And now they know what kind of mother I have too.
Well,
And how did you get a copy of our house key? I never gave you one.
huh?
I know I locked the door when I left, and Vanessa said she double-checked right before the conference. But somehow you had no problem walking right in. Explain that.
Well, a while ago, when I came over, I saw the spare key sitting on the shelf and...
What? The only shelf you would have found a spare key on would be in our bedroom. Did you go into our bedroom without our permission?
Well, it's your fault. I asked for a spare key to your house many times, but you never gave me one.
I didn't give you one because I didn't want to give you one, because I knew you'd do something like this.
Well, but if something ever happened, I'd need a spare key to get in. So I don't see any harm in me having a key just in case.
You mean in case something like this happened? Vanessa not vacuuming your house was a big enough emergency you had to break into our house to get her? Whatever. It doesn't matter. I've already had all the locks changed since your little incident.
What?
And I'm gonna be making Dad pay me back for the cost of having all the locks changed.
But why? Just hold on a minute here.
And on top of that, Vanessa and I are gonna be moving soon.
What? You're moving?
I told you, I'm going to be working from home pretty soon, too. I can't have you come barging in interrupting us whenever you feel like it.
You don't have to move. Don't say stuff like that.
It's too late. The wheels are already in motion.
Look, I understand now. You don't have to move away, okay?
Sorry, I don't trust you anymore. Even my boss suggested I move after what happened during Vanessa's conference.
But where you're living now is perfect. You're only a 10-minute walk away.
Yeah, and the decision to live that close to you has clearly backfired on us. I'm not even gonna give you the address of where we moved to. How could you say that? I have just one more thing to say. Are you even aware of what you've been doing? Of what I've been doing? How you've been treating my wife, the woman I love. You've been horrible to her. You've been treating her like your own personal slave. If you want to contact me ever again, make sure you do it through Dad. I'm blocking you now, too. Frank, don't do that! A few days after that, Frank and I moved away. The day of the move, my father-in-law was nice enough to keep my mother-in-law away from us. So with his help, things went really smoothly. Without my mother-in-law's constant complaining and butting in, I'm able to do my remote work with no problems. I'm doing so well, in fact. My company is praising me for how efficient I've become. There's talk of a promotion in the near future. On the other hand, I heard from my father-in-law about how my mother-in-law is doing. Apparently, she still can't understand the difference between working at home and being a homemaker. Every time my father-in-law tries to explain it to her, she just says, "Well, that sounds like a housewife to me." Apparently, in her spare time, all she does is complain about me to him. Or worse, she begs him to contact us and try to figure out our address for her. So Frank's father is considering moving out for a while, or maybe even divorcing her, because he can't stand to hear her complaining about Frank and I all the time. Thanks for watching! If you like this video, please press the like button. See you next time!